Welcome folks, back to Backroads County where we left off in the rain. Okay, first thing I got to do, my notes to myself was to fill up the seeds and the water. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get the seeds from the industrial estate. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Because I left them down here on the low loader. Well, a bit way over there. Yeah, better straighten my view up so that doesn't happen again. Yeah, so I've got some bags of seeds on the low loader. Center everything, I'll be right. And there's not actually a lot to be done straight up other than grinding. So what I intend to do is I'll do all the stuff that I have to do now straight up, and then I'll start a little bit of, well, actually I've got to do some silage work. So I'll start the silage work, but I'll probably speed the silage up maybe, and then I'll go do some forestry, but I'll chop the forestry out. So I know a lot of people don't, not interested in watching forestry. I was going to pull the bags off, but you know what, I think I'll just take the whole thing back. I think that'll be easier. Now, at least the old tractor's going to get a bit of a well-deserved wash. Okay. Three there is two. Okay, we're right to go. Just put that on autopilot for a second. I'm just going to hop out because that windscreen wiper is sort of hypnotising me a little bit. Okay, so I'm pretty undecided what the next line is going to be. I know I said before get a block of land, and at the root of it I'd still like to do that. I guess that still is my main objective right now. The only other concern I was having was the fact that I haven't even got a harvester. But if I get the land now, it means obviously I can work the land and I've got income coming from everything else. So I can save up for a harvester. So it probably is still my main objective right now. Going to get to use the wish the rain would stop. Going to get to use the driveway that I had built. Here it is. I should go get a letterbox mod and put a letterbox down there. That'll be nice. Trouble is, I'm going to get this place exactly the way I want it, and then it's going to be too small. Right, so actually I'm just going to hop out this view because I'm not sure where I'm going to stick it. I want to get it right out of the way because I've got a lot of things happening around here. And the other thing I want to do is clear out these random logs that are around the place. So I'm going to do a bit of cleaning up for the time being. Might just leave that there where the struts. This is where I usually park the strutsman. I've got some logs down here. I'm not too worried about those at the moment because they're not in the way. I mean, I will get them eventually. However, these ones over here, this is the stuff that sort of annoys me. So I'll load this up and put it on the small trailer, I think. You had to do that to me, didn't you? It's jammed between the forks. Okay, what's the time? 11:30, it just got dark all of a sudden. Must just be from the clouds. Wow, it really is getting dark. Alright, this one's not playing ball. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. I'll go get my other friend. A pulley. I probably should get a grab on this tractor. Man, this turning is a bit lazy with the turning. I think I was used to another tractor that I was playing on another playthrough. They had a lot tighter. Well, not so much tighter because this thing turns pretty well actually, but it takes, got to turn the wheel a fair bit before you get the desired effect. Okay, well I'm just going to start linking these logs up together and put them on the trailer. Oh, stop. Yep. Alright. B. And there was this one over here. Well, actually, it's a bit longer than I thought it was. Never mind, won't be a problem. Alright, you're going to play that game, eh? That's fine. I'll just get you this end. There we go. It won't like this when I hit it up. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. They get funny like that sometimes. They like to bounce around for no reason. Now I could get this end, but then it's more likely to turn around and hit the cabin, so I'm going to try and get the other end. This end here. Right. Let's just reconnect those so everything's nice and even. Come on, let me get it. Right. Just get my forks out. Oh, wrong one. Just get my forks up and out of the way for the time being. Why is that doing anything? That's better. Right. I'll actually put them on this trailer here because I was unaware that I had one of these logs was quite long, so yeah. Okay. So let's see where my grab is actually. That's what I'm after. That one. Where are you? Probably. Okay. Okay. I think you're up near the entrance. That's fine. I don't need these forks for the time being. I'll take the forks off. I'll keep the pulley on. Looks like I've got some raspberries happening. Okay. Well, essentially I'm going to be doing some forestry work, so I might as well set myself up. Actually, first up, I'm going to get this grass cut. I don't know. I'm not going to cut it in the rain though, because I'm still unsure if you lose yield if you cut it in the rain. It might not be a thing. I'm really. Oh, that's not it. Where is it? Where did I put it? I thought it was over here somewhere. Grapple. View on map. Ah, it's not. Okay. Well, while I'm here, I might as well check the animals. I'm not reading this map too well at the moment. Food. It's not critical, but if I'm going to be away, I might as well. Since I'm right here, I might as well give it some feed. Pressing wrong buttons again. There we go. There's some grass down here, I think. Yep. Nothing like good, moist, soft grass to feed the sheeps. I'm not sure if that'll be enough, but any man will be good at the moment, I think. Right. Was that full? I don't think so. I must have hit the wrong spot. Yeah, I must have hit the wrong spot. I'll see if I can clean it up. Yeah. Made a bit of a mess here. Sort of reminds me of, I think it was an FS19 maybe, when they had to clean the manure up, and that was always fun. I'll just check how much. I'll give it another scoop, because I'm probably going to be away from the sheep for a while. The last thing I want to do is run out of food. I really like this farm. I'll tell you what, the other things I'm really disappointed in is I was watching my previous, or a couple of my previous episodes here, and I had plans of putting up the I might have mentioned this in the other episode, I can't remember if I did or not, but I was reviewing my previous episodes, and my plan was to put up some trees, some unique trees over here, some Manchurian red pine, I think they've called them, which are huge trees, you know, one on each side of the driveway. But one of the episodes, the earlier episodes, when I was trying to do something, I realised it's not going to let me plant any more trees because I've got a tree limit. You know, I've got a tree limit on the map. Because there are so many trees on this map, it won't allow me to plant any more. And I'm quite disappointed in that. But saying that, even in this episode, which I'll be chopping out, I'm going to be doing some forestry. So I suppose it's just a case of just keep doing forestry and checking up every now and again. You know, I might lower the tree limit to the point where I can plant trees again. That's going to be the hang on, I'm just trying to get my head around a few things at the moment. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, so I'm hoping by chopping down the trees at the industrial estate and anywhere else I need to chop trees down, it might lower the count enough for me to be able to start planting trees again. So that's, you know, it might be a tall order. I think I read somewhere that this map's got something like 85,000 trees. That's phenomenal. Right, okay, enough talk. Where's the mower? I saw the mower around here already. So I'm going to I may chop this out, but at this stage I'm thinking I'm just going to speed the cutting of the grass up. I'll probably chop out the squashing of the grass, because I find that, I mean, I enjoy doing everything with this simulator, but as for viewing, I don't think squashing up grass in a bunker is going to make good viewing. So I'll speed up the cutting of the grass, and then I'll chop out the squashing, and then I'll meet you back and start the forestry. And again, I'll probably chop a fair bit out of that. When I start doing the forestry, I intend to do a decent chunk, because I want to get a block of land. I keep saying that, and this is, I know I've got a long way to go with it, but I definitely want to, you know, make a good start. Right, okay, I'm just going to come around here and I'll be chopping pretty much straight away. Just having a look. I'm just looking at the windscreen wiper. It seemed to have slowed up a bit, so I'm thinking that the sun's going to come out. I'll just check the weather. Right, what's the time? The time is about 12:30. Well, it should be stopping now. Alright, I'm going to start. No, I can't afford not to. What did they say? Okay. I'm going to make a start now. X, V, alright, 3. So we should be chopping grass now. Okay folks, I've just completed the mowing, as you can see, and then I have squished it all up. I'm about to put the cover on it. 40,000 is what we got. Again, it's a nice clean number. I must have fluked it when I measured out the grass field here. So what I'm going to quickly do now is just see if it'll take a layer of fertiliser, put some seeds in the raspberry and water, and then I'm going to pick up a couple of these random logs that are around the place over here, and then I'm going to excuse me, then I'm going to go and head out towards the industrial estate to do some logging, which I'll chop out so you won't have to sit through that. And when I finish that on return, hopefully I might have enough to buy a block of land. So onward. I'll just while I'm here, see if I can pick up a couple of other logs. Finally a log that behaves itself. I filled up also during that cut because I was getting pretty low. The other thing I can see is my tractor's getting a bit low. I'll see if I can afford to give it a service now before I get started. I'm tipping I probably haven't got enough at the moment, so I'll sell these logs if I haven't got enough, and hopefully that might pay for it. Alright, so let's give it some water. Yeah, it's probably about 95%. I'll just put these logs on. Oh, I can't put in, I still got my water tank still attached, so I'll get rid of that as well. I'll just get this happening first. Come on. Play games. Okay. Oh, crikey, I didn't see that. Put that back. Too busy looking at the trees in front of me. It's a bit horrendous there. Where am I going to stick this? I'll put it in one of these garages. Trees. Kind of blocking my view at the moment. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh, again. Select the right one. Okay. Just pick up these logs here. Again, man, these logs are causing me nothing but grief. Just gonna be the first thing I do. I was going to fertilise the grass. No. There we go. This is one of the troublemakers. Look at that. There's your forestry mechanics at its greatest. Boy, it's probably going to pick the tractor up and flip it in a second if I'm not careful. What I'm trying to do is let go of this log. Come on. As soon as it gets on the trail, it stops. That's not what I wanted. The other way. There. Okay. I'll straighten that other log up in a second. I just want to get these logs on the tractor. On the trailer. Straighten this up a bit if I can. Alright. Okay. Okay, and push that little log down. Those random logs around the place were really starting to annoy me before, so that's why I made it a priority. Too many big words first thing in the morning. Come on, there we go. Put a couple of straps on that. Alright. It doesn't have to be perfect at this stage. Okay. Just fill the spreader up. I'm not sure if the fertiliser will take at the moment because I've only just cut the grass. It may. I'll just drop this down. Might as well put all the fertiliser in there if I can. Okay, the rest are seeds. Okay, well that should be enough to see me through anyway. With a bit of luck. I'll just test it first before I go crazy with it. Yes, it's taking. I saw a tiny speck of blue. So alright, let's just do this freehand, I think. Since it's got such a wide girth on it, width on it. Bit tongue-tied this morning. It's really early where I've just woken up and I haven't had a cup of coffee, so it's about, I started about 4 o'clock this morning doing this recording without a coffee. That's a pretty dangerous routine for me. Once I start doing the forestry, I'll pause it and I'll grab one. I'm really glad it's taking the fertiliser. I do want to get a roller for this eventually, but right now I'm saving every penny I can get. For a new block of land. Hopefully I should be able to do this in one hit. Straight up the middle. Okay, a little bit more. Bang, that should do it. I'm trying to determine if that's 100%. To me it doesn't look dark enough. But it is. Okay. Looks like we only had just enough amount of fertiliser left. Right, so I'll get this under cover. I'm trying to tidy this farm up as I go because I know there's a lot of stuff floating around. I need to get another shed somewhere. It's a little bit tight with that grab on, but I should be able, if it wants to turn, swing it around. There we go. There we got it. Alright, that'll do nicely. Get that under cover. Now, I'll see if I can, where's the workshop? I think it's on the other side here. Oh no, that's the shed. There it is. I'll see if I can afford trees everywhere around here. I'll make a path eventually around here. I wonder if I put my tractor here, if it'll reach it. Just so we squeeze it up against the I'll try that. The spreader. Hopefully it'll see it. It does. Okay, well it's about just under $6,000 to repair it. So on that note, I'll see if I can put a few more logs on. Can I pick that up? I can. I think I only need about $2,000 because that's important to it's easy to neglect the tractors, and I really don't like doing it. So I've got a few dollars on me now. I'll see if I can get it serviced before I start the forestry. Oh well, there's that one down there, and there's one over there. Okay. I don't want to be digging out the big stuff, but I just want to get the stuff that's in the way. I'll trim it up once I get round. Can't even see any. There we go. Should be right now. Gotta get out of the way. As you can see, it's getting dark. Trying to do everything I can before I go to bed. A bit high up maybe, but see how we go. Nah, it's too high. Let's bring it right down. That's better. for anything else. Alright, get that on. Hard to see. Okay, should be right. Come on, drop off. Don't you fall off on me. Thank you. Okay. A little bit crooked, but I'm not going to be putting that many logs on. Okay. I'll get rid of some of these that are in the way constantly. That went on nicely. Hopefully they're all liftable. Of course they're not. That one is. How heavy is that? 140. Okay. Okay. So right now I'm just trying to get enough money to get the tractor serviced because it really does need a service. So I'm trying to use that opportunity to clean up all this scrappy bits of wood around the place. I'll leave that little pizza block, turn it into a breadboard or something. That's one of the original trees that I chopped down when I first started. I'll keep that as a keepsake. These aren't worth any money, it's just about tidying at the moment. Probably worth $2. Okay. That may be it. I thought there was one more piece, but there's one there now. Okay. Any more? I think there's one more block of wood around here somewhere. There it is. I think I was using this as a measure at one stage when I first started. I don't need it anymore since I got weights. Okay, should be able to pick it up now with a bit of luck. Alright, put it on the other side. Whoa, I want to jump out of my hands for a second. Come on. That'll do. Right, okay, well I'll get this down to the sawmill. I have a feeling there's a log near the grass. Yeah, that's right. I'll get that as well. There's a couple of logs, at least one log that I need to get rid of. I'll get that and I'll sell these. Hopefully it'll give me enough money to get the tractor serviced. A bit of trimming to do somewhere. Next on this white log. It may release all the straps. Lucky. Very lucky. Alright, let me just... Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Right. Let's get this one here up. Okay. Sort of looking to see if I can see anything else. I think I can see one more log. That'll do. I'm not going to worry about straightening that up. It's so close, it's laughable. Right, and there's another one I saw over here, I think. Yeah. Gonna have to trim this one up. Okay. Wow, that's looking so much better now. I'll just put this one on reverse. I got enough weight at the front now, it's not a problem. Just don't fall off. Right, that'll do. That's as good as it's going to get, I think. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's not good. Still not perfect, but at least the wheels are on the ground. It's only just around the corner I gotta go. Ooh. There's my drink. I'm going to grab a coffee. Just drinking water at the moment. Flush myself out a bit. Right, so I'm really hoping to get some money this episode. I say I'm hoping. I'm going to go out of my way to get money, a good amount too. Let's get rid of these pesky logs. Have been. I think I'll get 3,000. I know I keep under guessing. I think about 3, so I'll say 4 because I always seem to underdo it. But realistically, deep down, I think it's 3, but I'm going to say 4. Of course, it goes the other way this time. Still, I've got enough money to get the tractor serviced, and that's all that counts. Because it's desperately needing a service. So I'll be able to use the workshop to do that, which is great. Save me driving back to the shop. Oh, come on. Sorry. I was letting you through, mate. I just don't want to slow down. And I'm on the wrong side. I only did that so you could overtake me. I'll get over here. Oh, the other thing, I also downloaded a little decoration. What am I doing? It's surfacing, that's what I'm doing. So I'll yeah, just give me one moment. No, it's not registering. Okay, I might just have to disconnect this for a second. I wasn't in the trigger. Maybe now. A bit of luck. Yep. Okay, 5,780 to repair. I'll do that. I got $300 to my name. Which means I'll be broke in the morning if I'm going to sleep, because it's going on to 7 o'clock now. I'm probably going to wake up in debt. my general rule with debt is making sure that if I do go into debt, don't go to bed that day in debt. Make sure at least by the end of the day have it be out of the red. Well, that'll do. I'll turn the lights off. Yep. Okay, so recapping what I got to do for the morning. So I fill those seeds after all that. We got water. Okay, before I go, I'm just going to feed get some seeds happening for the raspberries, because they're running a bit low. You know what? Actually, I'll load the trailer in the morning because I can take some raspberries with me straight up. Oh, the forks. Where are the forks? Probably just here. Did a victory lap around the silo. Alright. Let's see if I can scoot up. I'll just get in the cabin mode. It's my preferred view. There you go. Yep. Okay. Where's the trigger for the raspberries? I think I'll come around this way. Yeah. I can just come back right in. If I can get it. Right. So. Oh, it took the whole lot. Took me by surprise, that seeds. I might as well get the other one before I go to bed. Last thing I want that is running out of seed water. Okay, so just go around this way this time. Even though it's on the wrong fork, I might be able to get it to accept it. Yeah. Right, wow. So that took a lot of seeds, but at least we're covered now. I'll just pop over to the sheep, so in the morning I can give it a quick feed. And then we'll head straight out for the sheep, for the forestry at the industrial estate. Just get off the field, I don't really need to be on it. sort that out in the morning. Okay. Alright. It's going to hit the sack. We're going to make it an early start. It'll probably be dark, but I've got a bit of travelling to do anyway, so come on, give me 6 o'clock. There we go. It'd be good if they had plus and minus instead of relying on the slide. Okay, so come on, I keep pressing the wrong button. That's annoying. There. Where are we? We've got... Okay, food's looking pretty good actually. I know I filled it yesterday, but I'm going to be going away for a while now. Okay, so what's it look like now? Okay. I might just do it one more since I'm here. That's better. I'm not going to get to 100%, I'm probably 90 something percent, that's good enough. Okay, and yep, we've got plenty of room too, so that's great. Alright, let's get stuck into this. I'm just going to head out to the industrial estate and actually if I can... Good if I get the pulley up there as well. Just click that to the front. Got enough room to get up there. Yep. Hopefully I can pick up the grab as well. Let's just get that off the ground for a second. I might have to put the grab on one of the trailers if I can't pick it up. I'm not sure if I can. Let's see how I go. Yeah, I'm going to again try that. That's as low as I can get. Let's put that down there. I do want to bring everything over, I don't want to do 2 trips. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That'll work out. Oh, yes, I was hoping it was going to brighten up a little bit. I said I got a mod before. I think it's quite appropriate. So let's see if I can do this first. What I've got is a letterbox. I downloaded some letterboxes. Since I can't get the tree installed, I'm going to try and get a letterbox. I'm having difficulty finding it. Maybe it's under a different category. I would have thought decoration, and I would have thought it would have been at the very end. So I'm thinking maybe it's, that might be it. Maybe I get different choices. Place item toggle. I don't think that's it. I think that's the standard one. What's going on? So where else could it be? Wouldn't be others, maybe. Here we go. This is it. I thought about going the U-Butte one, but this is probably going to be a temporary farm. So I think I'll get, I was thinking about this one here, but this one here might be a little bit more brighter to see. I'll go with this one. We should get it right way around. Now folks, in the US I do not know which is the preferred side, if it's this side or this side. I'm probably thinking this side since the majority of the time I drive past will be on this side. Not enough money? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm negative. Okay, I didn't see red, so I thought I had some. Oh well, if I can think of it by the end of the episode, I'll put this letterbox down. Just seeing if there's any way of changing the colours. Customise F. Okay, so I can customise it. I could go a favourite colour. My only fear is it's not going to be bright enough. At least the red is nice and bright. So what does that look like? Oh, it actually put it in there for me. Okay, it's free. I'm confused, folks, because it said I didn't have enough money, and now it's... Oh no, okay, it just set it down there. It didn't actually install it. I kind of like that, actually. If I can get it out here, then... Yeah, I'll do that when I got enough money. Okay, enough talk, let's go. So I'm just going to park it down near the industrial estate, and then I'll do a cut scene, because I'm just going to do a stack of forestry. And as you can see, we're negative $83. It'll look a bit better by the time we get back. As you can see, the estate's just coming up to the left. Just after this intersection here. Okay. Give me a chance. Oh, the other thing I want to quickly look at is the I got a field with the sugar beet. I've sort of forgotten about that. I have to have a quick look. Maybe I'm going to go and do that instead. Let's just park it here for a second. How's it going? Okay, it's not ready yet. It's not far off though. Maybe I think another two more months, 2 more sleeps. That won't be in this episode. That'll be in your following episode. So right now, just gonna have a look, see what we got here. Okay, 436 probably out of 1,000 for the fabric we're waiting on. Okay folks, I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to cut right here, and because all I'm going to do is start chopping those trees down there, making some money, and hopefully come back. We'll see how much money I got when I get back. Anyway, I'll see you in a second. Okay, folks, welcome back. I know I had a bit of a quick cut scene there, but all I've been doing for the last 2 days in game is chopping trees down, and as you can see, my funds have gone right up to $92,000. That's literally all I've been doing is a bit of forestry. But today, if I look at the map here, I hope to buy a block of land. I've been hinting at it before, but I've been studying the map, and where is it? Yeah, 66. Over near the shop here. If I can zoom in, it's a nice square. The fields around here are really expensive, I've noticed, and even this on the map it appears to be quite a small field, and in all fairness, compared to the other fields it is, but it's affordable. Well, it soon will be affordable. $98,720. And so another $500 is all I need to cough up to get that. So even though it's raining, I'll just tab over there. We can have a quick look at it. It's a miserable day today. I've just woken up. It's raining, as you can see. Got a field full of wheat. I think it's been fertilised to 100%. I'll just go back and have a look at that. There we go. Yep. 87%. So it's probably missing, I'd say, lime and maybe rolling. But that's fine. I mean, this is a nice size field and it's flat. Look at this. This will be ours pretty soon. And then obviously I've got to save up for a harvester so I can harvest the crop's got a crop on it. Okay, so back to the farm. As you can see, this is what I've been doing. I'll send a drone up so we can have a quick look. Float mode, here we go. I only got one of them. There we go. So as you can see, there's a big void here. This is what I've been doing the last 2 days, in game that is, not real days. And as you can see, it doesn't look like a big area to clear, but essentially just past these couple of rows of trees here, that's my boundary, and that's the that's where the property line finishes, right next to this rail line here. Anyway, I'll just tab back to the farm, and I'll just turn that the flight mode off. There we go. So we've got some better check the condition of everything. Okay, we've got seeds and water. I haven't checked I should have checked the maybe we've got some fabric. Okay, so, and the wool, I just want to make sure. Oh, it's just a log. I've got a field here that's just about ready to be harvested. I may or may not do it. I don't think I'll do it this episode because I've already done a fair bit of work in the fields this episode. And here's some wool. For the time being, I'll keep the wool in here, keep it dry. Now, what I will do is get rid of the cherries, raspberries. I always call them cherries, I'm not sure why. I really don't know why I keep calling them raspberries. Okay, I'll get some lights on maybe. See what I'm doing. Okay, and got a fair bit of loose grass around the place. I did send the strutsman round. I might give it another run. There's a lot of loose grass around here from when I tidied up the yard previous episode. I don't know if you can see it in the recording, but just looks a bit scruffy around here. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm going to put these raspberries, load them up onto the trailer. I got 3. Okay, cool. That's good. Quite happy with that. Might pick up 2 at once, I think. Well, think about there. How does that look? Okay, that's pretty sweet. I'm clipping this water pump, that's what they call it, water trough. There we go. I clipped the button on the steering wheel and just kicked me out of the tractor. How is everyone? This video was divided up into three segments because it did take a long time. I didn't do it all at once. It has taken a while, but finally progressing. Oh, the other thing I totally forgot about is sugar beet. Is that ready this episode? Oh, it's sort of. I got to remove the foliage. Okay. Well, that'll be next episode because this final bit of recording for this episode is only going to take another 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long to buy the property, and then I'll have the harvesting of the sugar beet. Even though it's going to be this on this day, the next episode I'll have the. I'll do the sugar beet harvest because that's essentially ready now. But it's raining, so I'm not going to bother doing it now, and I'll do that next episode. You'll see that next episode because there's a fair bit of content in here. Next episode, I'll be doing the harvest and trying to make enough money to purchase a harvester. Now I have downloaded a relatively, I don't want to say cheap, but it's a starting harvester, as this is a start from scratch series. Is that covering that one? It is, good. So I'll show you that in a sec. But depending on how much money I get, I might be able to have an instant upgrade. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go, but if I go to the harvesters here, no, is that it? No, it doesn't appear to be it. That's forage harvester. Here. Yep. I've got the small tools harvester here somewhere. I think I've even purchased it. I can't remember. But if I can't get the money, and I don't see why I shouldn't, because I've got lots of income coming in now, I'll get this Massey. And if I can afford to get a bigger one, I'll get one of these two. So one of the New Hollands or the Rostmarsh. Just depends how much money I can make between now and when it's due to be harvested. I'm not going to bother getting the wool out, I don't think. I'll do that next episode. 2 reasons. There's a ton of wool in the spinnery as it is. And if I bring it out, it's only going to get wet, so This field here looks like it could do another silage run, but I'm not going to do that this episode. Okay, where's my coffee? So as it stands with this recording, this episode, as I said before, has been broken down into three physical portions. This is part C, if you like, and it'll only be like probably 15 minutes of recording. So I've pretty much done everything for this episode. I'm just going to patch all three pieces together. So when I finish part C of this episode, I'll be recording the next episode. That'll be another week's time or thereabouts. I'll get it out as soon as I can, and I'll be doing the sugar beet harvest for that. And that's the only thing I've really done. I mean, that's the only thought I've given to the next episode. But I'm sure now I've got so many things happening on the side, I'll have plenty of work to do. I'm not sure if I've bought I have bought a small harvester for sugar beets, but honestly I cannot remember which. I'm playing about four different maps at the moment on the go. I can't remember which map I bought one for. It might have been for not one that I'm not having on the stream. What's it called? Luca Island. I'm doing that one at the moment. It's an old, I think it was an F19 map that was upgraded to F25. I'm doing that on the side. But yeah, if I can't afford the Massey, which is 14,000, then I'll get the small harvester, the small tools harvester. And but I really don't see why I shouldn't be able to come up with $14,000. I mean, in 2 days I've come up with $92,000. Having said that, I've just about cleared out all I have still got trees there, but I don't want to chop down trees for the sake of chopping down trees. I mean, obviously I'll chop them down if I need to chop them down, but I've got income coming in now. So with the raspberries, with the how much is that? So I can almost buy it now. Yeah, with the raspberries, and I've got wool being turned into fabric to be turned into shirts, and I'll have a look at that on the way back. I might even have my first pallet of fabric. And I'm actually going to have a quick look at the at this crop here. So this crop here will be done, as I said, in next episode. I'm just going to pull over here. There's a little bit of a runoff area that I can pull over onto. Yeah, okay, let's have a look at this. Remove foliage. See, I haven't even got a harvester. I think, actually, I think what I'm going to do with this, we'll go straight to list it so I know where it is. Saves me thinking. Where are we? Okay, these are the small tools mod that I was referring to with that buying the harvester if I can't afford the Massey. They've also got a harvester that can do the sugar beet here. Plough, cultivator, so it's none of those ones. Weeder, spreader, slurry, liquid transport. Here we go. $1,500. The one on the far right. My mouse isn't being picked up. This one on the far right here with a little sugar beet icon in it. $1,500. Now it's only got a pretty small working width, but at $1,500, it makes bales. Actually, I think it gives you the option for round bales or square bales. Yeah, it does too. Let's have a look at it. 1.4 working width. You know what? while I'm here, I'm gonna buy that. I'll buy that now. I'll go to my favourite colours. Yeah, I like that, brown. Yep, cool. I'm buying that because obviously I can't afford a bigger one. Is the main reason. But the fill's not that huge, so that'll be next episode. Even though I've just purchased the harvester, next episode I'll be actually cutting it. Okay, so I'm just going to pop into the industrial estate down here to have a look and see if any pallets need to be moved. I'm not sure if we've even got any pallets created yet. Next episode also I can do some stump grinding in the industrial estate, because I don't know how many trees I've chopped down. At one stage when I was chopping the trees down, there was a demand at the sawmill, and that I had a really big load, and it really helped me. I got quite a decent payout because of it. Alright, let's just top out of here. Have a quick look, see what we got here. I'm surprised we haven't. It's hard to see where the stumps are because of the long grass here, but this is what essentially I was mining out, and you can already see the sunlight starting to come through here now. That's how thin it is now. So it's between here and here's all the trees I got left, and some of these I can't even chop down. So I've made some room for more productions, but more importantly, it's allowed me to have the money to buy this next block of land. Just trying to think what else I got to make some money. I've just spent some money too. I've got to come up with $3 grand. I'll sell the wool, that's what I'll do. I won't bother taking it to the spinnery. The spinnery's full of wool, and I need the money now, so... Actually, well, what's the animals like? Are they hungry? If I check their food, they're not too bad. I'll feed them next episode, but I will take their wool, and I'll sell them, and hopefully that will give me enough money. I could just zip in here, but I've made a nice driveway, so I'll use it. Really happy with the way this entrance is turned out. I would have really liked to get those trees put in too. I love this entrance here. It's so simple, but you know, quite effective. I'm not worried about driving over the grass because it's grass, it's not going to be destroyed. Do this. I might just put it there, I think. Hopefully I can get around that. Alright, it's a bit tight. How are we, my lovelies? Making nice wool. I'll be selling this stuff off, as I said. I'm not going to bother taking this to the spinnery. As I said, I need the money now, and the spinnery's full anyway. So, plus this spawning area is getting pretty full too. Okay. Eventually, I'll get a set of forks for the little New Holland skid steer, and I'll have that as a dedicated pallet mover around here. I might even buy 2 of them. One for the... is that double? I got 2. Okay, I didn't realise I had 2 of them. Okay, how are we going to do this? Yeah, I'll get one for the spinnery industrial estate, and I'll get one for here. It's a bit crooked. It's going to be a little bit crooked, but I might be able to straighten it out. I'll just get that on for the time being. Well, it looks like it corrected itself anyway. Hope it doesn't spawn another pallet just as I'm getting rid of this one. That looks like they did too. So, oh no, it's just the texture of the shed. What's going on here? There we go, got it now. I really need to get something smaller for this shed. Alright. See if I can straighten another pallet on top. This is the battering ram. Come on. Come on, back. Alright, it's probably as good as it's going to get, I think. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted. Alright. Okay, it's not what I wanted. What is that clipping? Alright. Tell you what, it's fighting me the whole way, this load. I got it in the end. I wonder if I've got any more. Just going to tab over to the raspberries and see if there's another pallet to pick up. No. Excuse me. No. Alright. Well, I'm hoping I got enough here for the... Let's just have a look at the prices. Ooh. Not great, I'm telling you right now. Hang on. Is that my spinnery? I hope that's not my spinnery, because I probably won't get money for it if it is. It is too. That's my spinnery. You know, I thought I could sell the wool at the other place, and it's not bringing up a price. Before I take it to the spinnery, I might just try my luck, because I'm sure I used to be able to sell the wool at the at that shop where we just sold the raspberries, but there's no price point for it. Now maybe because I've got the spinnery in place, it's taken that option away from me. Huh. You know, I'm not even going to bother going to the shop, because I know for a fact now, because of one of my other maps, I'm having the similar thing. In fact, I ended up putting a sell all for the Hermanhausen series. I actually bought a sell all because I had a couple of products that just had no place to sell. So it's going to leave me no options to put it here and possibly wait for the fabric to come through. Let's hop out and have a look here. What's in my way? Can I get them in there? Yeah, I can. Actually, what I'll do is I'll use... No, I can't use the... I was going to use a skid steer, but it's only got a stump grinder on it. Yep. Okay, so... I'll have to... Am I connected? Okay, now it's unconnected. Right. Could have done that job a little bit better. Never mind, we're there now. Right. Hopefully if it takes both of these ones, it'll only leave one pallet out instead of two. taking the small one. Just taking a bit of that one. Still going to end up with 2. Alright, well, my only option is to maybe chop a tree down or 2 to get the 3,000. I don't need to do many. I'll just quickly look at how far away I am from the fabric. Come on. Okay. So where are we with the spinnery? Excuse me, a bit of a croak. We're not too far off our first 700 and about 750 out of 1,000 on our spinnery to fabric conversion. So not too far away from our first. But I need to make a couple of dollars. So I'll take a couple of trees down. Take a couple of big ones down if I can. These 2 right here by the look of it. Where are we? So this is literally what I've been doing for the last 2 days. It's actually the last thing I wanted to do for this episode. I thought for all money I would have had enough money from those raspberries, but it mustn't have been the best price to sell. But I literally haven't got a lot of options at the moment. But I'm definitely going to have that thing purchased today, this episode. Field 66. That will happen. Alright. Actually, there's a new mod I saw that makes it less prone to dropping things. Now I might as well put it on the trailer, because I'm not going to be carrying too much. Even though this is a long piece of wood, it's not necessarily high valuable. I was going to put it on the other trailer, but there really isn't any point. Come on. That'll do. Okay. Oh, I haven't got my my grab. I've got forks. Oh well, I'll have to do. I'll open them as wide as I can. I just have to make do with what I've got. One episode I'll come back and mow all this grass too when I'm doing a silage run. Might as well make the best use of all the resources that I've got from each property. I mean, it's there for the taking. I might as well. I can convert it into an income or partial income. Come down this way to keep the weight at the front of the trailer. Those other logs on as well. So the weight's on the left. So I'll go around this way. Keep the weight on the front of the trailer, the head of the trailer. So I'd be lucky to have $1,000 right now. I need to come up with about 3,000. Oh. There's always one. Let's just stuff it around a bit. Oh, straighten it up a little bit. There we go. Well, the right height now. About there. See how it moves? No, I didn't mean that bit. It was just creeping forward by itself just before I nudged it. Should be right now. Come on, get in there. Stop playing silly so-and-sos. Come on. Come on. Tell you what, I'm missing my log grab. There's a bit of forestry mechanics going on here also. Alright, I'm going to do it that way, I'll do it that way. Nudge it this way and then I'll straighten it. This is ridiculous. It's just wasting my time at the moment for no reason. I won't cut it out, it's just a bit of forestry mechanics. Come on. You're going to make me lift it up, aren't you? Alright. Right, now I'll get it down. I'll do it again. Struggling for space here. I'll get there. I'll see if it moves any further this time. At least it's between two logs now. Right. Come on. Go. Still playing up. Look at this. Alright, not far. You can't really go anywhere now, can you? There. Was that hard? Yes, it was. Way harder than it should have been. Alright, okay. I'll just get another tree down. There's a big tree around here somewhere. Might have been this one here. I'll see if I can get it. I'm approaching my boundary now. I'm hoping by the time I sell this wood, if I haven't got enough, another pallet of raspberries will be generated. Right, okay. Oh, stay in my hands this time. And again. Where'd it go? Oh, it keeps dropping. Oh well, it should be good money. I usually find the more that the logs play up, the better they actually pay. So even though they play up a lot and cause you grief, a lot of the times it's worth it because it does pay. They seem to pay better when they play up. I don't know why, but that's what I've found out. How heavy was that? 10 that whole log, 10 kilos. 10 kilograms. Wow. So if I cut it here, the whole log will probably disappear. That doesn't even seem right. How heavy are these two then? Yeah, that's more like it. Wow. Okay. That's annoying. Literally a third of a tree is going to be worth about $5. That's what that means. Well, that's really strange. Come on, let's go. Right. This is a nice heavy. I can feel it pulling the tractor around a little bit because it's so heavy. That's good. I'm glad about that. Heavier it is, the more money it'll bring you. This one doesn't fly out. It's behaving itself at the moment, so that's good. Yeah, right there, I reckon. Oh, that just took off like a rocket. Hop out of that. Still, it's on. I'm not going to chop another tree down. I'm not 100% confident I've got enough wood, but I am confident that by the time I get to this sawmill, I'd have at least maybe another crate, hopefully, of raspberries. Come on, let's go. Right, that's better. Let's take it easy. I am missing my fork grab though, that's for sure. Steady on, says. Toying with me. It's probably just because it's off balance on the forks. I'm hoping I can still save it though. That's it. Right, should be right now. Maybe, can I get over there? Come on. Right. I'll just give that a bit of a nudge. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but not complaining. It'll probably still pay well. Come on. Get off before it starts playing up. It's already trying to ride. Okay, that's good enough. So just get this piece here. I'll get those two little pieces on the other smaller trailer. be able to hand move them. That shouldn't be a problem. It should nicely just fit in here. Oh, it's not quite what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Anyway, I'll just grab these two. Alright. Okay. Yep, that'll do. One more and we'll go. Hopefully that'll give me the money for the, what do you call it, the fill 66, and if it doesn't, I'm just gonna wait around for something to happen. Right. Okay. We're 755 out of 1,000 for the fabric. I'm not going to wait around here for that. I think I've got enough. If not, I'm going to be so close it's not funny. Let's go. Let's see if we can catch up with the rest of the traffic. Might be slightly underdone. I think it'll be between 2 and 3,000, 2 and 3,500. It's only 2 trees really, and a little bit of garbage. I did anticipate this final segment of recording just to take 15 minutes. I didn't expect to be mucked around a little bit with the forestry and the low selling of the raspberries, but you know, it's reality in life. You're not going to get what you want every time, that's for sure. But I really am liking the look of this part of the farm here. Still a few things I want to do to it, but ultimately I quite like that. I'd like to get a different size farmhouse, upgrade that. It's not a priority at the moment, but I didn't even look. I'll look on the way back. I forgot. I was too busy looking at the farmhouse. I was supposed to be looking for the raspberries. I got to pass it again anyway, so I'm not too worried. Okay, have I got enough money? Deep down, I think I haven't. You know, I think I'm not going to have enough money. But you know, we'll wait and see. Wait and see. Give it a go. I still got options if I haven't got enough money. So not all doom and gloom yet. Okay, let's see how we go. Come on. Wow, 6 hours. Oh, okay. Done and dusted, folks. I'm just going to get it right here. Can kill the engine. Now let's go shopping. I've actually got to get stuck into the next harvest for the next episode after this. Hang on, what am I doing? Maps, that's what I want. Field 66. Where are you? Get it before somebody else does. 698,000. I got 100,000, folks. Wow, that's great. Buy now. Okay, folks, officially that's mine. This I have just purchased. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the size. That's a nice size field. It's beautiful and flat. Love it. I'm actually going to be looking forward to harvesting it. Okay, that'll be next episode, folks. It's I'll speed it all up, but it'll definitely make it a feature. And I'm also going to have to get stuck into this field down here, the sugar beet field. Yeah, this one. I didn't sell it, I hope I didn't. This one. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching. It's been a long episode for me to create. I hope it was worth it for viewing. Hope you come back. Be good to each other, and I'll see you later.